Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My whole channel and what I live for and stand by is all about non-toxic living, and it also goes into sustainability and how we as people can make good decisions and choices as to how we can better our environment and can impact as much as we can. So this video is all about the things that I do not buy and spend money on anymore. And I've counted about 30 of them, so a list of 30 items I do not spend money on anymore. And this probably started, I'd probably say like 8 to 9 months ago. I've been trying to be really on top of not excessive spending and budgeting and sustainability and making sure that I am doing my thing with improving this planet and the environment. So without the intro getting super long, let's just get into it. So number one is I do not spend money on cheap coffees or coffees out. We do not buy coffee from Starbucks anymore or really any cafe out. If we want coffee, we usually come back home and have coffee, or we buy our Nespressos and have 1 cup of coffee a day. Since I have not been drinking coffee, Jake has he has like 1 cup of coffee, and we used to buy coffee out like all the time. And now we don't do that. Number 2, we do not buy bottled drinks like pop. We do not drink soda, whatever you call it. We do not buy bottled water. We have a filter that's attached to our sink, and it filters all the water, and it saves us a ton of money. We used to buy big bottled water from Whole Foods. The amount of plastic that you go through is just insane. So now we invested in a filter, and now we do not buy bottled water or drinks out. Number 3 is fast food. So I'm not going to say we never eat fast food. You know, if we're out and about and we don't have time to come home, we might grab food out, but we do not eat, you know, I don't eat at Wendy's or McDonald's or any of those places. So if we do have fast food, we usually only eat that maybe once every 2 weeks, or depending on the week, maybe once a week. But we don't buy drinks with it. We just usually get the food and we don't buy drinks. So we mostly always cook home cooked meals, and that's way more yummy. Number 4 is we do not buy alcohol. We do not go out to drink alcohol. We do not drink alcohol in the house, or we do not buy alcohol and bring it into the house. So we completely stopped drinking alcohol, and it has saved us a ton of money, and our health is 10 times better than when we did drink alcohol for a very brief period of time. I know one drink I would usually spend at least $17 on a drink, and it just adds up. So we don't like the taste of it, and so we do not drink alcohol anymore. Number 5 is we do not buy prepackaged foods. So we do not buy prepackaged salads or mixes or vegetables that are already cut up. I love preparing food. I love chopping vegetables. I love throwing in whatever I want to into a salad, and I don't really think it's necessary to buy prepackaged foods that are wrapped in more plastic and have been stored in more plastic, just because making a salad doesn't really take that much time. And I think it's more fun to make different salads or different meals using a variety of vegetables. Number 6 is I usually only buy what is on my shopping list. So before, probably a year ago, we would go to the store not really knowing what we needed, if we had run out of stuff or if we still had stuff in the fridge, and we would end up excessively buying the same stuff over again, or we'd buy random items that we really didn't need, or desserts that we really did not need to eat. And now I either create a shopping list in my head and only buy what's on that shopping list, or I check all the cupboards before leaving the house. I check the fridge and make a shopping list, and I only buy the things that I know we need. And it definitely has saved us a lot of time, a lot of excessive food being wasted, and it just helps a lot to know what you're gonna buy and just stick to that. Number 7 is I do not buy nail polish. I have not bought nail polish in a very, very long time. Occasionally I'll go get my nails done, but not very often. It's kind of like a pampered treat to have my nails done, but I do not buy nail polish and bring it home because number 1, it's not really good for you to have nail polish on your nails a lot, and number 2, they're expensive, and if I was to buy one nail polish, I would probably use it once and then not really want to use that color again, so I don't really buy nail polish. Number 8 is magazine subscriptions. We are not subscribed to any magazines. Subscriptions can cost and add to up to $100+ a month, and I don't really have the time to sit around reading magazines, so I don't subscribe to magazines or really any subscription service unless it's like Spotify or you know, a work app that I need. Number 9 is DVDs. We do not buy any DVDs. We probably own 3 DVDs that we purchased when we first started dating, and that is The Holiday. I can't even remember the other 2, but we do not buy DVDs because everything is basically on Netflix, or it's on YouTube, or it's on Amazon Prime Video, or whatever it is. There's so many other ways of watching movies or TV shows that it seems really unnecessary to spend the money on buying a DVD. So yeah, number 10 is CDs. We do not buy CDs. I don't think we own a CD player, and everything that we listen to is on YouTube and Spotify, so we don't buy CDs. Number 11 is books, and I know books can be very controversial because some people love to read and some people love to create books as like artwork in their house, but for us, we don't really buy, you know, storybooks, or, you know, unless it's for our baby who we have a few books for. But in terms of like adult books, we do not have the time to sit and read. We just don't really read, and it's, if we want to read or we want to read a book, we'll usually go to our local library and rent the book, but even that's very rare. Number 12 is real life plants. I cannot keep plants alive. I have tried. I think a lot of it was to do with that I was never home to take care of the plants, and then we got plants, and then I was really sick during morning sickness and I killed the plants again. So we have just opted to just stick with fake plants, especially with 2 dogs in the house and a baby soon. So we would rather invest in a nice big fake plant than real plants that will die or get eaten by the dogs. Number 13 is fresh flowers. We stopped buying fresh flowers unless Jake buys me a bouquet for an anniversary or a birthday or something, but fresh flowers, they die so quickly, and I don't use the flower food powder stuff in case the animals get into it somehow, so they die very quickly. And although they look super pretty in a house, to me, to spend money on fresh flowers every week or every 2 weeks just seems very excessive, and I would rather decorate tables and stuff with fake plants. Or number 14 is I do not buy skincare products like masks or lots of body washes or body scrubs or tons of different body lotions. I stick to my Young Living body wash, and I have my pregnancy oils that I put on my belly, but aside from that, I do not buy any skincare products. I have been through phases of wanting to try every little skincare product and mask and cleansing item and scrub and exfoliant thing, and honestly, they're filled with tons of chemicals, and most of the time would make my skin even more irritated. Skin is so delicate, you don't want to be putting tons of different products on it, so I stopped buying skincare products, and boy oh boy, it saves a ton of money when you don't spend money on like Lush bath bombs or masks or lotions. So it really does save money, and not only is it better for your health, it's better for your house. And number 15 is I do not buy excessive amounts of makeup. I love, believe me, I love going to Sephora or Ulta and looking at different makeup like products and, you know, wanting to test out different stuff, but I honestly don't, and the reason I don't is because number one, the tiniest little product can be super expensive, and you're not really gonna have like tons of time being able to use it because it's gonna run out really fast. Number two is I don't really need to have tons of makeup on my face. I like everyday makeup. I like wearing makeup to get ready for the day, and it makes myself feel nice, but honestly, I keep buying the same makeup because I like the makeup I use. It's very natural, it's very affordable, and to buy any makeup on top of that is just excessive to me. Number 16 is a big one. I do not buy candles anymore. Candles for Jake and I were a huge part of our house and where we lived, and making it cozy, and we loved scented candles and making it feel festive and all that kind of stuff. But for the past year, I would say we have stopped buying candles, and that is because I love my essential oil diffuser so much. I love oils. I love the fact that oils smell so much more natural than candles do. Candles contain estrogen and all of that stuff that imbalances your hormones, and really they're not good for you or your children or your pets to be breathing in. So we have completely stopped buying candles, and that is another big money saver for us. Number 17 is jewelry. I only really wear earrings, and the earrings I have, I wear and wear and wear. I do not keep buying earrings. I don't really like spending $14 or $15 or plus dollars on just one pair of earrings. So usually I will buy maybe a pair a year maybe, and just add that to my collection, or if I lose a pair, then maybe I will replace that pair. But I do not buy necklaces, I do not buy bracelets, I do not buy really anything except the occasional pair of earrings, because I am just an earrings girl pretty much. Number 18 is I do not buy high heels. That is because I think high heels, you have one pair of high heels and that's basically all you need. I'm not really going out to events that much. I don't really wear high heels because they don't really fit my feet. My feet are really wide, and obviously right now I'm pregnant too, but they're just really uncomfortable, and if I really needed them for an event, I would go and purchase a pair that's not super expensive, because I mean, I don't really wear heels enough to make it worth having an entire shelf or closet full of heels. Number 19 is occasion dresses. So I have a few dresses that I purchased over the years, but I have basically worn them once and then that's it. I don't really go to events, as I said, so if I need a dress for a wedding or a dress for a certain thing, I will buy an affordable dress because I know I'm not going to really wear it more than that one time. So I don't buy super expensive dresses for occasions because it just sits in my closet and I don't do anything with it. Number 20 is cleaning supplies. So don't get me wrong, we don't have a dirty house. It's not like we don't ever clean our house. We do. I am constantly cleaning. I feel like I clean all the time, which is kind of annoying, but the only cleaning products I use are the Young Living cleaning supplies, which is Thieves. And this has been a huge game changer for us. We used to go through like the Method spray bottles very quickly, or the Mrs. Meyer's, or the natural cleaning supplies stuff, just because we have dogs and we dog sat and we were cleaning up peas when we were puppy training, and I felt like we were constantly cleaning up messes. But number one, those products aren't really natural. They still have fragrances in, they have perfume, they have chemicals in, and they also are in plastic. So you're going through all these cleaning supplies and you're having to recycle all this plastic and purchase all this plastic. And now what I do is I have my Young Living bottle, and all Young Living needs is 1 capful of cleaning solution, and then you fill the rest of the bottle up with water. And I have glass bottles that I got from Amazon, so now I do not have to buy cleaning supplies from my store or buy more plastic than I really need to. So that is amazing. Number 21, we do not buy mouthwashes. I think mouthwashes are full of alcohol and different chemicals, and the burning sensation in your mouth is really not that good. So we do not buy mouthwash. Number 22, we do not buy disposable toothbrushes anymore. We invested in electric toothbrushes, and so now we saved a lot of money not buying disposable toothbrushes because we would go through them really quickly. And the electric toothbrushes, you just change the head and that's all you need to do, and you're not purchasing plastic toothbrushes left, right, and center. Number 23 is we do not buy dryer sheets. Dryer sheets are one of the worst environmentally friendly things. They're not environmentally friendly things you can buy. We use dryer balls, and I think I got these ones either from Amazon or Trader Joe's someplace, and they work really well. I even put some essential oils on the dryer balls to make the clothes smell really fresh and nice after they're dried. So dryer sheets are really, really not good for you, and they are not good for for the environment whatsoever. Number 24, we do not go out and see movies anymore. And I guess it's not because we're against going out to see movies, but number one, we don't really have the time, and number two, to spend that much money on movie tickets it's just not what our priorities are. So we tend to enjoy staying home and watching a movie together and being with our dogs, and we'd rather be in the comfort of being in our pajamas and lounging on the couch than we would be to go out and see movies. So we don't see movies anymore. Number 25, we don't buy desserts at restaurants. So we will go out at a restaurant to eat, but we don't buy drinks or desserts. We always usually come home, enjoy our desserts at home. So that saves a lot of money too. Number 26 is I do not buy makeup remover anymore. I only remove my makeup with my face cleanser, which is just a simple, gentle face cleaner that has no fragrance in or harsh chemicals. It's very gentle, and I just remove my makeup with that, and it cleanses my face at the same time. Number 27, I do not buy cotton rounds or wipes anymore to remove my makeup. Before, I was constantly buying cotton rounds and makeup removers and makeup wipes to take my makeup off. Now I have, from Amazon, I purchased reusable, they're like this big and they're like a cleansing sponge, and you can just throw them in the wash them, and then reuse them, and they are so nice for your skin. They really like take your makeup off, they're gentle on your eyes, and the fact that you can just reuse them and wash them makes it so much easier and saves a lot of time and money from buying wipes and cotton rounds. Number 28 is I do not buy or wear perfume anymore. I used to go through perfume really quickly. I don't actually like the smell of perfume anymore. It gives me a headache, to be honest. It's so strong and they're super expensive, and it just seems like an unnecessary way to make yourself smell good. Like, I just put deodorant on and I don't need any additional stuff to make myself smell good. So I don't buy perfume anymore, and not only do I feel better, but those things have so many chemicals in. I just could go on a huge rant about perfume, but I won't, to save you. Number 29 is I do not buy parchment paper anymore. Parchment paper is just kind of a waste. You use it once, you toss it in the trash, and that's basically it. I actually got these silicone tray things from Costco that just go over your baking sheet. So they replace parchment paper, and you just wash them and reuse them. And I really like them. They come in 2 different sizes, and you can basically put anything on them. You can put them in the freezer if you need to, you can put them in the oven, and they work perfectly. Number 30, I do not buy, this is the last one, I do not buy plastic Tupperware or Ziploc bags anymore. We got a huge pack of glass Tupperware that we really like. It stores all of our leftovers, and we do not use Ziploc bags anymore because I also purchased reusable bags that aren't plastic, and you can store all your fruits and vegetables in them and just put them in the fridge, and they stay really fresh and clean. So plastic Tupperware, you really should not put it in the dishwasher. Every time you do, it's distributing all the plastic particles in there, and then you're eating off plates and you're putting your food in there. And also, Ziploc bags are just such a waste of money. You use them and then you never use them again. And just the amount of plastic we consume and use on a daily basis is just kind of insane when you think about it. And now I don't think twice about not having those things in my life because it's not that hard to adjust. So that is the 30 things that I do not spend money on anymore. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helps you think a little bit more consciously about what you're spending money on, or how we can be a little bit more environmentally friendly. And just remember, this is what I do, and I understand if it doesn't work for you. Just doing one of those 30 things can make a huge difference, and it can save money too. And I think everybody likes to save a little bit of money. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're interested in how we budget our money or how we have changed our financial situation, please leave a comment, and I would love to do videos on those as well. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye!